Okay, so welcome to video 2 in this short mini series regarding the Thrivecta Method and how that's going to help you to ultimately build that thriving coaching business, that 10K coaching business that you want. And in this video series, what is it that we're doing? We're pretty much covering the three main problems or the three principles based around what is holding us back as coaches, those struggling coaches, what is holding us back from getting to that 10K and thriving business situation that we truly want and building that future that we want. So in the first video, we kind of went over this idea of how we have to look after ourselves, because if we fall apart, everything else falls apart, and that we are the number one asset. So think about it, if you're a coach and you're sick and you're struggling and you're mentally not focused and you fall apart, it's kind of difficult to give your clients results. It's kind of difficult to stay focused. A lot of the times we focus so much on our clients and our business that we don't focus on ourselves. And I kind of asked you the question based around what is it that you can do for yourself every single day that's going to push you closer to that middle balance point. And then I asked you to head over to the Facebook group, Strive for 10K group, and actually do the work and comment below that thread. Did you do it? So my number one question to you now is, did you do it? Why? Well, it's simple. Because if you want the results and you want to build a thriving coaching business, you've got to do the work. You are going to expect your client to do the work. And if you're not willing to do the work yourself, you simply can't expect clients to do it. As simple as that. And you will struggle to build that business that you want because you are not putting in the work yourself. Okay, so that's what we covered in video number 1, or in the first one, the first principle. But in the second principle, I'm going to share with you this, and it states specifically, confusion creates chaos when confidence is needed. So one more time, confusion creates chaos when confidence is needed. Now, one of the biggest things I've probably experienced in my career as a solo entrepreneur and as a struggling coach is this. Well, if I say solo entrepreneur, is like if you're still building towards that 10K a month mark, there's a very, very good chance that you're pretty much doing everything yourself. You're marketing yourself, you're creating content yourself, you're doing the coaching, you're creating the programs, you're doing everything. So you are a solo entrepreneur. Like, it gets quite confusing when you have to figure all these things out. And then as soon as you get pulled in this direction because you see some new information, you tend to leave something on this side, you get confused, and then what you were busy doing, you're not consistent with that anymore. But now I want you to consider this, that your clients are experiencing the exact same thing. Think about it. The internet is amazing. If it wasn't for the internet, you wouldn't be able to watch this video. But at the same time, is the information that we find on the internet ultimately becomes overwhelming. And your clients will experience that every single day. Which means that if they see an ad for an app that is really, really either free or super cheap, they're going to start thinking that maybe they don't need you as a coach anymore, they can rather go to an app. Or they see some new mentor or guru promoting a course that's going to change their life forever, and they're going to pull them in that direction. So you constantly struggling as a coach with that idea that yes, you can get overwhelmed from information, or having to go to this side and then having to go to that side and having to learn how to do funnels, and then suddenly having to learn how to do Facebook ads and then how to create content. And so you download these blueprints of 365-day done for you copied kind of content, and it pulls you in different directions. But just consider that your client is facing the exact same thing. And unfortunately for you, that gives them decisions. That gives them opportunities to back out from you actually being their coach. And that puts you in a tight spot financially, because for you to build a business, you need clients. And you need clients who are going to pay you. But if they have so many opportunities and they have things to look at, that takes away from your opportunity to serve them. That confuses them, because here's an example. Think about it. They come to you, let's say for instance, you're just a fitness coach. You focus on health and nutrition. And they're struggling with their mindset, and they go to a mindset coach. And they're struggling with their lifestyle, and they go to a life coach, or they go to a therapist to help them get happier. That's 3 different people. That's 3 different opinions. Okay? So the life coach might say, listen, yeah, you got to have more fun, and if you don't enjoy the training and this and that, you must do this. And it takes you away from your training. The mindset person says you must do this and this and this, and it takes you away, or it takes your client away. And that's that. It becomes this turmoil of being your client now being pulled in different directions, and they're not sure what to do, and eventually they're going to make a decision. But what if they didn't have to make that decision? What if you were able to offer them all three things? What if you, as an example, were able to offer them mindset, lifestyle, and fitness or body coaching? On top of that, you were able to help them achieve their goals step by step. What wouldn't that make a difference for you? How would that position you as a coach? And then on top of that, not just giving them straight boring information, copied content that you kind of buy 365-day copied content that was pre-done. Like everyone's copying that thing, and so everyone sounds exactly the same. What if you didn't do that, but you created courses, you created challenges, you offered coaching, you offered a community with great culture? Like if you offered all those things, then that automatically rises you to the top and makes you unique as a coach. So my considerations and the questions I want to ask you with this specific principle in this video is this. Make a list of everything you're currently offering your clients and prospects, not just clients, prospects, people who are still considering if they want to become a client or not. Okay, from free to paid. So one more time, make a list of everything you're currently offering your clients and prospects from free to paid. Just make a list. Then what I want you to do is look at that list, and then do you think that there's enough variety and value, not just variety or just value, variety as well. So it's value and variety that will keep your community's eyes from wondering. If not, what could you or what can you and should you create next? So think about it. If you just offer courses or you just offer coaching, could you add challenges? Could you add courses? Because you got to keep it unique. It's like the flavor of the month. The fitness industry changes all the time because people are looking for new things. But if you could offer your clients that new thing all the time, they're going to stick with you. As simple as that. So with that said, I want you to complete this specific questions by, once again, going to the Thrive for 10K community. If you haven't joined it yet, you should have joined it by now at least, because you were supposed to do the first work in the first one. And I want you to remember this. This is the number one thing here that we do at FitPro Dojo, and the culture that we have here is that consumption doesn't bring the cash. Creation does. And that only happens when you do the required work. One more time, consumption doesn't bring the cash. Creation does. And that only happens when you do the required work. So with that said, go out, go do the work, go comment inside the group, and then I'll see you in video number 3, which covers principle number 3.